Hey everyone, welcome back to Getaway Crochet. I'm Lisa. Yes, it has been quite a while since I have talked to you guys last. I have some life updates, some stuff I want to share with you guys, some project updates, and we're gonna, I had something really hard happen to me in December, and then 2 days later something even harder happened to me. So what is my phone doing right now? People are trying to text me. I have no idea what's going on right now. Oh, okay. If you hear background noise, it's the dryer. I am doing laundry. And apparently my phone is going off like crazy because my friend is bored at her craft show because apparently it's really slow where she's at and very cold where she's at, which here it's, I would say, probably a good 12 degrees in North Dakota here today. First things first. For those of you who have watched my channel before, you will notice that we are down a dog. You can see Loco back here. He's our husky. If you watched my channel before, you also knew that I had a German Shepherd. December 15th, we had to put Max, my German Shepherd, to sleep. If you didn't get to know Max, this is what Max looked like. This was my Maxie. We, just a little background on Max. We got him, so I suffer from PTSD, severe anxiety, panic attacks, that kind of thing. We got him, my doctor suggested at the time we get a therapy dog for him to help me. So we got him, and he was a little guy, 6 weeks old. He did help me for many years when I couldn't leave the house, that kind of thing. So we were very, very close. So that was probably the hardest thing I've ever had to go through, to date. Or so I thought. Yeah, I would say it was the hardest thing that I've ever had to go through. Now, thankfully, I haven't lost any, excuse me, I have really chapped lips today. I haven't lost, knock on wood, any family members that are really close to me yet, so this was literally like a part of my heart had been ripped out of my body. And it was unexpected. He had an emergency, and it was not something that was guaranteed to be fixed. And he was a very anxious dog when he got out in public, so anytime he went to the vet, he would have to be put under to be examined because he just would not let anybody touch him. So between the type of care that potentially would have or have not helped him, and him having to be put under every time, multiple times a day to come into the vet, the ER, or whatever it was, we had to make that really hard decision. So rest in peace, Max. Mommy will never forget you. I love you so much, buddy. Like I said, he died on December 15th. I'm trying not to cry. It's been hard. I mean, nights are probably the hardest because he would always be right next to me. And now I'm looking for him still, even though it's been like a month and 10 days. And he's not there. And I still look for him. And I look for him when I'm upset because he was always my comfort dog. He always, when I'm crying, he'd always come make me feel better. He'd give me a hug. Now, Loco, on the other hand, yes, I'm talking about you. Loco is, he's not so, Loco does things when Loco wants to do them. As, if you have a husky, you understand what I mean. Oh, there he is. There you can see his head. Yeah, see? There's Loco being. Say hi. Okay. He's like, I don't know what's going on. So Loco is not, he does not, if you're crying, he does not want anything to do with you. He's like, get away from me. He will literally just do this crabby growl thing that he does when he doesn't want to be bothered. And, I don't know. I think he's hoping the cat from across the street is going to come out and sit on the porch again. He doesn't like it when I talk about him. Anyway, so, yes, Loco's not the most comforting animal at night. He's a sweet boy. He's the best husky ever. He really is. He loves car rides. He's a happy little guy. He loves attention. He's not Max. And so it's different. It's just an adjustment. But I love him to pieces. He's our everything now, and unfortunately he has severe anxiety, like separation anxiety. He always has ever since he was a puppy. So we can't leave him home alone. We can't leave him out in the yard. When we leave the house, we can't leave him inside the house because he will destroy the house, and he will literally hurt himself trying to break through the fence outside if we leave and he knows we're leaving. So we have to take him with us everywhere we go, or if we're gonna go somewhere and he can't stay in the car for any amount of time, we drop him off at my parents' house to watch. So that's been an adjustment too. So that is life update number 1. So when I had, oh my goodness, okay, as you can see behind me, my office / living room / whatever dumping zone this is a very, very hot mess. Just like I am today. My hair is kind of everywhere. I'm keeping it real for you guys. This is me on a Saturday or on a day off, okay? Life update number 2. So 2 days after Max died, I lost my job. I had literally just started a new job 2 months prior, in October. October 2nd was my first day, and I was super excited. I worked in the financial industry, super excited about it. I was doing really good. I had really good friends at this job. To be honest, I honestly don't know why I was let go. They literally just told me, so I was told that week I was doing a great job. I had just had my review. It was going really well. Had no reason to suspect anything. That Tuesday came, and or I think it was Wednesday, I don't remember. Tuesday or Wednesday came, 3:45 in the afternoon. I got called into the conference room, and I was told this was not a good fit for me. And I was like, what? What do you mean, not a good fit for me? And I was told that severance was right away, and I was escorted due to working in the financial industry and working with people's money and large amounts of money and people's personal information, that kind of thing. Like when you leave the building, you're told you must leave right away. You have to bring all your stuff. You're watched for everything you do so you don't take anything, which I get that. I didn't understand why. And I literally asked multiple times. I said, can I ask why? And my boss said, it's just not a good fit for you. And I was like, but you were just telling me I was doing really good. Like, I'm so confused. But it is what it is. So I lost my job on the 17th of December. And then, so 2 days after my dog died, and I had 2 bosses, and one of my bosses was like, we understand that this is not great timing. And I was like, you think? Like, okay. Thanks, guys. So, of course, then I'm panicking, right? Because this job was great. I was making good money at it. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, just let go. So then it was time to panic about getting a job. So that panic started. I applied for like 17 jobs within a week. And of course, because it was the holidays, nobody was contacting me back. So I'm freaking out. I'm like, I don't know how long we are going to be able to make it on my husband's income, because he's a salesman in a furniture store, and it's the slow period was coming up. And so needless to say, it was really hard for like, I don't know, a couple weeks at least. I got contacted by one of my potential I want to say employers, but yeah, potential employers essentially, on the 2nd of the year. And I was given a viral, or I guess it's called a viral, I don't know, like an online interview, which is, I've never had an online interview before. It was really weird. But I went through it. I got offered the job the next day, or that day, actually. I was offered the position that day at a healthcare facility, and I took it. So now I start my new job on Monday, the 27th, at this healthcare facility. So I'm excited about that. It's been like a month at least or more since I've been out of work. So my schedule is completely messed up, if you can imagine that. Like, I'm sleeping super late, I'm staying up super late. As you can tell, I don't really do a whole lot of organizing like I probably should be when I'm home doing things. But now I have to get back into the work routine. So this weekend, as much as I really don't want to tackle this disaster, and what you can't see, believe me, we're not even gonna go there, because oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad, guys. It's so bad. I gotta get it together. We'll just say that. Okay. So that was life update number 2. So that was a little bit of a positive update. Yes, I have a new job. I'm super excited about it. I start on Monday. The pay is a little bit less than what I was making at my last job, which is fine because I get yearly raises at this job. So I'm not too worried about it. It's just going to be an adjustment at the beginning. What else? I want to tell you about that. I think that's it. I'm just a little bit nervous of driving in our downtown area, just because I'm not familiar with the downtown area where the clinic is that I'm going to be working at. So needless to say, I'm panicking a little bit about that, but my husband's going to take me and show me how to get there, and the easy routes, because he's familiar with downtown. So I'm not, and he's not even from here. I don't understand any of it, but whatever. I'm just a big baby when it comes to new things. So, there's that. What am I been working on? So I have a million works in progress. Where do I even start? Good Lord. Well, let's start with when my next show is, okay? I don't know how many, for 2025, I don't know how many shows I actually want to do. Because now, number 1, I'm starting a new job. Number 2, oh, I forgot to tell you this. So, when I was a child, between 8 and 14, from 8 years old to 14 years old, I was in Taekwondo, which is a martial art. I got my junior black belt, which is essentially a black belt for youths, because you have to get your regular black belt, you have to be at least 17. So I got my junior black belt, and then I left Taekwondo because that was my goal, and I was busy with school at that point. I was a teenager, and, la-da-da-da-da. All right, well, a friend of mine that I've known for many years, but we just became really close recently, she goes to Taekwondo, and her master trained under the master that I trained under. And so I agreed to go with her just to see, I was like, I don't think I can afford it, I don't know. I don't know if I want to get back into it. Like, look at me, like, I'm overweight, like, I am so out of shape, like, reality people, right? So I go with her on a Thursday and watch the class, and it literally was like, boom, nostalgia, oh my gosh, I gotta be a part of this again. It almost brought me to tears, it really did, because it just reminded me of my love for Taekwondo, how much it meant to me when I was doing it. It was a huge part of my life. And I told the master, I said, I don't know if I can physically do this anymore, sir. And he goes, well, what year did you quit going? And I said, I got my black belt in 2004. And he goes, yeah, it's been 21 years. He said, that's a hot minute. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if I can do anything anymore. I don't know how high I can lift my leg. And he goes, the human body is an amazing thing. You'd be surprised what you're able to do. So he said, if you want to try it, we certainly can do that. I'm willing to start you where you kind of left off, if you feel comfortable with that. It's a little bit of a weird circumstance because I'm not a black belt per se, because I got it as a youth, and I'm way too old to be a junior black belt now because I'm in my 30s. Actually, I just turned 35 last week. So it's a little bit of a weird position to be in, but he agreed to let me wear a red belt with a black stripe and train for my black belt for the next 2 years, and go towards that goal. So he honored the fact that I got a black belt under the master that I trained under and that he trained under, and he respects that, and he is willing to work with me. I have to go through literally everything. I have to retrain on the basics. I have to retrain on the stuff that I never learned because they didn't start teaching till after I left. Like, I am a little overwhelmed. A little bit overwhelmed. So anyway, so back to where I was going with this in the first place. Oh my gosh, I have so much to tell you guys, and it's just like, I don't know. Anyway, okay, so, where was I saying? Oh yeah, okay, so not only am I starting a new job, but now I have Taekwondo twice a week, at night, after work, okay? When you get home from work, do you really want to do anything? No, I never have. I've always been one to just become a blob after work. Well, now that's not going to be an option anymore because I'm paying for these classes. I have to show up for these classes. So number one, I'm super out of shape, okay? I'm overweight. My doctor informed me of that, which I kind of know already, whatever. We're working on it. We're back in Taekwondo. We're doing cardio. We're doing the things. So I'm out of shape. Taekwondo takes a lot out of me every night that I go, which is fine. It's good for me. I'm happy. I'm boosted when I get done. So now I have more things going on during the week. So I have less time to crochet after work. Because I have Taekwondo Mondays and Thursdays every night from 7 to 8:30. And yeah. So I'm not really sure how many shows I'm going to be doing this year realistically. But my next show, which is where I actually started with this in the first place, my next show is going to be at the end of next month, February, from the 28th to the 2nd, I believe. Yeah. And it's going to be at a huge venue. Lots of vendors, lots of traffic. So I've been trying to prepare for that. And ever since Max died and I lost my job, I've lost my crochet mojo, okay? I've lost my crojo. And it's been really hard to kind of just get into working on something. But the last couple weeks, I got into a routine a little bit about working on some stuff. So let me show you what we've been working on here. Oh, it's the 20th. I'm always a day off on my calendar. Ooh, okay, so I have a positive thought a day calendar, and here's what today's says. Focus on speaking and thinking positively about others today. You never know what someone else is going through. I love that. So I look at that every day. But anyway, sorry, squirrel, distractions. What am I working on? Okay, number one, what am I working on? Let's see. This is a big project that I want to have done for this next show. And again, forgive my crazy hair, okay? I didn't really feel like washing it today, so I just put it up, and it's really curly because I put it up when it was wet a couple days ago, or yesterday, whenever it was, and now it's all like crazy. So anyway, I feel like I've done this blanket before, so I had made, let me show you a picture of the blanket that I had originally started, but ripped back completely because I don't know why, but I did. Here it is. Okay. So here is the blanket that I started and did not finish. And I wanted to make one because everybody loves the colors that I chose for that blanket, and everybody just loved it. And so I decided to make one. And I made one using the same pattern that I had on my phone. Now, it was not the size that I thought it was going to be. So what did I do with it? I gave it to my mother. I finished the blanket, and it works perfectly on her love seat. No, I did not take a picture of that because I am making another blanket, which is going to be a longer blanket and can go on the back of a couch or can go on the edge of a bed or whatever the case is. I'm going to try to back up here, throw my mess, and show you guys what this looks like. Oh my goodness. All right. What do you guys think of this? Isn't this gorgeous? This just screams lake vibes to me. Or winter. So I called the original one that I did my Winter Wonderland blanket. I don't know why, but this more screams lake. Like lake cabin vibes to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? So anyway, this is over halfway done now. It's a slow going process right now because it's so big, as you can tell. Making one row takes a lot out of me. And it shouldn't, but it does. It just takes forever to get one row going, and almost each color is 4 rows, so it takes a good couple hours to do the 4 rows. So that's priority number 1 to get finished for the show. So I do need to finish that. Also, actually, that's not really priority number 1, but it's in the top 5 priorities. Priority number 1. So my Taekwondo master. His wife just had a baby on last Saturday, so a week ago today, And you know me, I have to make blankets for everybody. So I asked him if I could make him a baby blanket for his newborn daughter. And then he also has a 2-year-old who literally was born the day before. Not like 2 years before, obviously, but like they almost shared a birthday. It was really funny. And I said, because I know how it is when you're like 2 years old and you're a big sister and you're super excited. I mean, I don't know that because I've never been a big sister, but I can imagine. Kinda. Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm a little rusty on videos, so just bear with me. This is the raw Lisa right here, all right? Lisa's life here in chaos and uncertainty. So I am making a baby blanket for him, and it is, he said his newborn baby's nursery is Winnie the Pooh themed. So what I wanted to do originally was a corner to corner with Winnie the Pooh character colors. Well, I tried a couple variations of that and I did not like how the border was looking. So I decided to do granny squares in character colors, such as we have Piglet. Now each one of these has an opposite. We have Winnie the Pooh. This one does not have a border yet, but we have Eeyore. Wow, and that is really bright on there. Here's another Winnie the Pooh square. Another Piglet square. And we have Rabbit. And another Rabbit square. And I am currently working on the other Eeyore square. So I'm going to do Roo as well and Tigger for sure. I don't know about Owl because, to be honest, in my brain, when I think of Winnie the Pooh, I think of Piglet, Roo, Tigger, Winnie the Pooh, Rabbit, and I'm probably missing somebody. Eeyore. There we go. Eeyore. I think of those characters. So we're going to see how big these squares actually get to this blanket, and then we'll see how many more colors we want to add. So let me know what you guys think about that. I hope he likes it. It's not something that I would normally have thought of, but it's what he wants, so he's gonna get it. And then I have to do a big sister blanket for the 2-year-old who loves purple. Well, I love purple, so you know I have a lot of purple in the house. Do I have any idea what I'm going to do for this blanket? I do not. I do not. I'm just trying to make it through blanket number 1 at this point, because it literally took me 3 days to figure out what I wanted to do for this blanket. Now, when I think of newborn babies, I don't like to do granny squares necessarily because they have little fingers and toes, and they could get, you know, stuck in the holes. But as far as color-wise, it was probably, I feel like it's probably not going to be used as the actual main blanket for the baby, so it's probably just going to hang on the crib or something, I don't know. So we're doing it how we can do it and make it before the baby's too old. So, because with my schedule now filling up, I'm going to have less time to work on it, obviously. So I'm trying to do it quickly before the baby's too old. And I have to work on baby blanket number 2, or blanket number 2 as well. So, and I have no idea what I'm going to do for that one. So anyway, we did that. We're starting that. Before we started the baby blanket, oh, here's one of the corner-to-corner squares that I tried. But then doing the border was all wonk. It was a whole thing. I'm not going to get into it because it irritated me. I was almost in tears. Because I really wanted to do it that way, but I couldn't. And I need to put some of this stuff away. What is going on my desk here? Looks like, honestly, guys, it's a hurricane. It looks like a hurricane hit my house. Okay? It really does. Okay, so before that, I wanted to work with some Premier yarn. I have lots of it. And I found some, and I wanted to make a baby blanket just for the show. Oh my goodness. Okay, bear with me, guys. Sorry. For the show in... Oh my gosh, my hair. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, jeez. Okay. Reality. People don't look perfect, okay? I don't wear makeup. I don't pretend to be like showgirl, whatever, okay? I am not that person. I will never be that person. I don't pretend to be that person on camera. I am who I am. This is me today. So I just need... It scares me to keep looking at my hair, though, so I'm not going to do that. Anyway, Premier yarn. I found some Premier yarn in the color Candy, and I have 2 skeins of it, so I was hoping to make a small baby blanket for the craft show. So here's what I have. I don't think it's going to make the full baby blanket, to be honest. Ooh, okay, the colors are actually showing up quite nice. This is what I have left of the yarn. I don't think it's going to make a 30 by 30, but we will see. If it doesn't make a 30 by 30, I'll have to get another skein, obviously, or figure something else out. I don't know. But as of right now, I don't know if it's going to, but I kind of stopped working on that to work on the baby blanket situation. So this is sitting on my desk in the corner, along with a million other things, which I need to get under control before this week, because, yeah. What else have I been working on? Scrubbies. So, for the next show, it's a big show. I only have half the scrubbies that I want to have. Well, not anymore, but I've been working on scrubbies as of late. So I went out and I bought a ton more scrubby yarn because, you know, I'm crazy like that. And, so I have a lot more scrubbies to make. So I'm working either between the baby blanket and the scrubbies right now. Trying to focus on the baby blanket to get that kind of going faster. What else do I got going on? I still have to finish my husband's blanket, which I'm not even going to take out because it's so big right now. Oh my goodness, yarn's all over the floor. Yarn on my floor is dangerous because there's dog hair everywhere. No matter how much I vacuum. Although, since Max is no longer here, the hair has halved what it was, which it's sad that has to be, but I'm kind of grateful that there's not that much hair anymore because it was a tad excessive. But, so I have scrubby yarn all over the place. I have scrap cotton from dishcloths that I have. That's what you see back here in these containers. This is all scrap yarn that I'm using for scrubbies. I also have hats that I've made. I got a little obsessed with making this hat pattern. This is the 1.5-hour beanie. I have to palm these hats yet. I bought a bunch of pom-poms and I have yet to palm these because I don't like palming hats. But I have bags of pom-poms to put on these hats, as you can tell. So, we have lots of hats. I don't feel like I'm going to make any more scarves because I did sell a few scarves, but the scarves that I sold were granny square scarves. So, I don't know. We'll see what I have time for. I'm not going to push myself to do more scarves. I want to get more scrubbies done. I want to get this blanket done. I want to get more body scrubbies done. I don't know if I've shown you guys what body scrubbies are. Yes, guys, I'm in my sweatpants. I'm really sore today from, I don't know why I'm so sore today. I don't know if I pulled something last night in my sleep. I don't know. I had some crazy dreams last night, guys, and I woke up in my leg, so like, I'm a little sore after Taekwondo all the time, but like, I did some stuff, and I used muscles on Thursday that I haven't used in years. And so I was legitimately sore. Okay, like not super sore like the first day I went to Taekwondo, I was so sore. The next 2 days I couldn't walk down the stairs, it hurt so bad. Like, I felt like I had been hit by a truck. But so it's not that bad. But I am sore behind my legs. I feel like I pulled my hamstring, I don't know. I just haven't used muscles. And like today I'm just like, oh my gosh, my one leg hurts really bad. So I don't know if I pulled something in my sleep last night or what I was doing, but it was I'm a tad sore today. So, but it'll all be fine once I get back to Taekwondo. Okay, so anyway, body scrubbies. So body scrubbies are just a bigger version of the scrubbies. So they're good size. Where's my tape measure here? Oh my gosh, it's buried like everything else. Okay, let's see what the size is. They are 6 inches by 5 inches. 6 across and 5 above. And this is used, it's the different scrubby yarn than the ones I use for dish scrubbies. So this yarn is actually, let's see if I can pull one out without an avalanche happening here. There we go. Okay, so I bought the Yarn Bee Scrubology cotton. So this is like a cotton scrubby yarn. The other stuff I believe is polyester. Here, let me look. Yep, polyester scrubby yarn for the dish scrubbies. And then cotton scrubby yarn for the body scrubbies. So I make, obviously the body scrubbies are bigger than the dish scrubbies. So I want to make some more of those, because those seem to be pretty popular, surprisingly enough. But anyway, sorry guys, my nose itches. Okay. What else have I been up to? I bought yarn. But Lisa, you don't have a job. You're right, I don't have a job. We did luckily have a circumstance where we had taken out money, and it arrived after I lost my job to literally pay our bills. It was such a blessing. So I thank God for that, because I don't know how we would have been able to pay our bills on my husband's salary with me not working. I mean, I was given a good severance check. I was. And we were able to pay most of our bills with that. But then we also have to buy groceries, and we had to pay them. Our mortgage is quite, it's like $1,000, but like my husband doesn't even get $1,000 check. So, yeah. So he's gonna look for a different job here, but he's waiting until after this thing, and then he's going on vacation back to Washington and stuff like that. But anyway, so we had a little extra money that came our way, thankfully, right when we needed it, and we had leftovers after paying bills. So we have a little bit of spending money. So I bought some yarn, and then my mom also, every January, my mom gives me an allotment of money to spend on whatever I want to do. I just take her shopping with me. So I bought $150 worth of yarn, which we're not going to talk about. Yeah, so I guess I should probably show you guys the yarn that I bought, huh? Okay. Alright, so first things first. Oh, I have it over there. Hold on. Alright, first things first. Our Joann's, as you guys know, Joann's is on the struggle bus right now. We are unsure if they're going to go out of business or if they're going to remain open. And our Joann's in North Dakota, here where I live, hasn't had yarn on the shelves in a good 2 months. And I haven't seen any of the new yarns that have come out for Halloween last year. Those never arrived at our store. None of the new yarns arrived at our store last year. So when I saw that new yarns were coming out, I decided I was going to skip the store because they're not going to be there anyway. And every time I go there, I get super depressed because there's nothing on the shelves. There's boxes everywhere. It's just a disaster. It looks awful. Nobody cares. Well, I'm not gonna get into it. Sorry, I know. So I decided I was gonna buy the yarn online when it came out. So the first thing I bought was Big Twist Jelly Bean yarn, which many of the podcasters are doing. I bought this probably a good 3 weeks ago, maybe more. But anyway, it says it's a size 4. It's 93% acrylic, 7% polyester. There's 218.7 yards in this ball of yarn. And it's actually a 3-weight. If you see this, it is actually a 3-weight yarn. I was a little disappointed when I got it. I love the colors, don't get me wrong. The colors are beautiful. It's a 3-weight yarn. I've never used a 3, I mean, I've used a 3-weight yarn, but I don't generally use a 3-weight yarn. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this yet. But I bought 2 of each color. So I got this blue one, which is called Superman Ice Cream. So it has like a blue and then there's neon string in there wrapped around it. Okay, I got that one. And then, my phone, oh my goodness. I don't have time to do this right now. I got this dark blue one, which is called Sour Blue Raspberry. And I have all this stuff from like the box in there. Okay, so we got that one. And this one is one of my favorites. It's called Starlight. Then I got Cosmic Candy. That one's a beautiful one too. And then I got Bubblegum Babe. And of course I had to get purple, guys. So I got Berry Blast. This is probably my favorite one. And then last but not least, and I'm not honestly too crazy about this color. I thought it was going to look better, but it does not. Rainbow Candy. This one, not too excited about this colorway. It's really dull, to be honest, compared to all the other ones. I mean, look. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I'll like it when I start working with it. I don't know. So I bought 2 of each of those color. So that was my first little spree of yarn. Then we're just going to toss that over there for right now because I have to organize this disaster at some point. It's literally become a hoard because I haven't been keeping up on organizing it. Then I saw that the Big Twist Vortex was out. And I'm obsessed with the colors. So I bought 4 different colors of Big Twist Vortex. And then I bought some pillow yarn for pillows that I'm sending to another podcaster. So I'm not going to show you those because I don't know if she watches my channel or not. And I don't want to give away the pillow colors that I'm doing. Okay. So my Big Twist Vortex bag, half of my order came 2 days ago. Or yesterday. Yesterday morning. Yeah, yesterday morning. I'm expecting my other one to come Friday morning, I think. Let me see. But anyway, so part of my order came. So I got the Big Twist Vortex. Again, this is a very hot item right now. I looked on the Joann site today because I was considering getting more colors, and they are sold out of almost all of the colors already. So this is a hot item, guys. Okay, so Neon Rainforest is this one. Big Twist Vortex. Look at these colors, guys. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? It is... How long have we been going here today? Oh, 37 minutes. Okay. 100% acrylic, 328 yards. So it's a good size cake. And I just love the colors. It says it's a size 4. Seems to be like a size 4, I think. Yeah, it's about a size 4. So I got 2 of those, the Neon Rainforest. Then I got Beachy Splash. So pretty. 2 of those. And then I got Bird of Paradise. Look at that. So, and I have one more color that's coming. What did I do with my other ones? Oh, there's... It's fine. Okay, so I have 2 more skeins coming, hopefully tomorrow. So I bought those, and I want to buy more. But I can't right now because the colors I want are not in stock. And I want to I'm limiting what I'm spending now because I start my job, so it's going to be 2 weeks before I get paid. And we got to be able to pay the mortgage with both of our checks. And I don't know how big my first check is going to be, so now I'm conserving money, if you would. So I bought that. And then my mom and I went to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and Joann's. Joann's was a bust. There was no yarn on the shelves. So we went to Hobby Lobby and Michael's to buy yarn. So, here's what I got. I am obsessed with the cinnamon swirl cakes. I bought a bunch of them last year. Still haven't used them. But they're so pretty. Look at this. Doesn't that look like an ice cream? Oh my gosh, now I'm hungry. So I got that one. That one's called Springtime. And that's the cinnamon swirl cakes. And there is, see here, 407 yards in a skein. So a good amount of yarn there. Then I got Lollipop. That's a new color to me. And that was with the new yarns that are out right now. As well as this one here. This is a new yarn. This one's called Green Flash. Now, maybe it's not new at your store, but it's new at mine. Since I've been there. I haven't seen those two colors. And this one. This is the third color I haven't seen yet. This is called Berry Ripple. So, I took this opportunity to buy colors that I liked because I thought they were pretty. And I thought they would make beautiful gifts. Not because I needed them, but because I wanted them because they were pretty. So that's what I did with the money that my mom gave me, is I bought yarn because I thought it was pretty. Alright. Then I also got, this is an older one. This one's called Tangerine Twist. But I love that one. That one's so pretty. And then this is also not new, but it's something I haven't had before. This is called Cookie Cream Swirl. Actually, I think I have used this one before. I feel like I made my parents something with this last year, but I don't know. And then I got a bunch of, like, whoa, okay. I got a bunch of, like, solid color loops and threads yarns, which I've used some of them, so I'm not going to show you all of them. I'll show you the ones that are in this bag that I haven't used yet. This is going to be for Tigger, for the baby blanket. And then at Hobby Lobby, I got two of these, which I have been wanting to get these for a long time. Candied orange. These are like the neon color. These are almost like the vivid colors. Premier vivid colors. So I got two of those. And then I got this really cute paint party yarn. It's mostly purples and blues. It's super cute. Not sure. I have two of those as well. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. I have all this yarn just sitting around here in bags. And then I also bought a bunch of scrubby yarn, which is on the shelf, and I'm not going to take it down right now. But it's literally just the scrubby yarn. The only color that I can't find anywhere is red scrubby yarn. This is all I have left of red. And I can't find it at any stores. So, I'm going to have to order it online. And I have to pay twice the amount that it is in store. It does not make me happy. But that's a story for another day. So, that is what has been kind of, I just kind of wanted to get you guys catched up. Yeah, that's a good word. Lisa needs more caffeine. Caught up on life. It's been probably a good 4 months since I've done a video, and I apologize. 2025, I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent. Things have changed since my show last year because my camera, my tripod broke, so I can't actually do tutorials right now until I get some new equipment. So my camera has to be mounted on my computer screen. So it's going to be more like a podcast, where I'm talking or I'm working on something while looking at the camera, and it's going to be from this angle because I can't put it anywhere. My tripod's gone, so it has to sit up there. So that's going to be the difference. Hopefully I can get new equipment at some point this year. But I'm just going to take it slow. I mean, I started this channel because I love crochet. I want to talk about crochet. I want to do crochet. And I kind of want to do what I like to see people doing. So I like to crochet with people. So I'm just going to sit and crochet sometimes. Or I'm going to... This person needs to stop texting me right now. Apologies, my phone. So I'm just going to kind of take it slow, try to do a video a week on the weekends. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take it slow. I'm not gonna, don't need to be monetized in a year, like it's too much pressure to put on myself right now to try to do a video every day. Kudos to the people that can do videos every day plus work a full-time job. Kudos to them. I cannot, guys. I struggle. I struggle just doing daily things sometimes. I really do. Sometimes getting out of bed is the only thing that I can do that day. Getting out of bed and making it to work. And that's okay. We all have our issues. We all have things that we're dealing with. And I got out of bed. I got out of the house. Like, score. So I'm going to set the goal of doing a video a week as of right now. I can't guarantee how long the video will be, but I'm going to attempt to do a video every week. So I'm going to start out with that goal. A small, nice goal. to get back into the swing of things. I miss doing videos for you guys. I miss talking to you guys. I think my dog thinks I'm crazy because I talk to the camera. I would show you how he's laying right now. He's laying on his back with his legs like this, as only a husky can, on the couch, completely unconscious. Not a care in the world. So, you know, there's that. But in order to see him, you'd have to see the hoard that's literally like carpeted in the corner here. And I'm not ready to show you that, because that's going to be a video for another day. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for spending this time with me on this Saturday. I hope you are having a wonderful weekend. I hope you take care of yourself. I hope you do something that makes you happy today. What makes me happy is crocheting. So every day that well, like I said, I was really struggling for a while there after Max died, and then I lost my job, and I didn't crochet. And that didn't help me because I wasn't crocheting. Every time I would pick up the crochet hook, I'd feel a little bit better. So crochet is my getaway. What's yours? Do you do art? Do you do coloring? Do you do knitting? What's your getaway? I crochet so I don't unravel mentally. Crochet is my solace. And that is basically why I created this channel. I wanted to share my getaway with you guys. So, well, we are in 2025 now, so time to start new goals, new year. Well, we're actually almost done with the first month of 25. I'm a little behind the 8 ball. As far as things I want to do this year, I have to write them down. I haven't really had much of a chance to plan projects or whatever I want to do. Yeah, I need to do that. So I will do that and share that in a video with you guys here. Hopefully it'll be the next video or the video after. Like I said, I don't know about how many craft shows I'm going to do. We're just going to take that by ear as to what I'm able to do, getting into the routine of working Monday through Friday, going to Taekwondo twice a week, working on projects in between, preparing for the biggest craft show of my career. Yeah, so I have a lot on my plate right now. So we're going to see what I can do, but I'm going to try to do a video for you guys every week. That's goal number 1 for the channel. Okay? So if you like this video, if you want to see more, hear more of my content, apologize that it was a little kind of all over today. It's been a hot minute since I've been on. Little out of sorts. Went through a lot in the last month. So just trying to get into the swing of a regular routine again now. I think that'll help a lot. Just because I feel like I've had no purpose for the last month, you know. Knowing, yeah, I know I've had a job for 3 weeks, but I mean, I don't really have a purpose to do every day, you know what I mean? So it's been a little weird, but I think that'll change now. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. I hope you have a great weekend and a wonderful week, and take care of yourself and do some crochet. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.